So what I want to show you here is some limitations of using Loop, especially with external Azure B2B users. So I'm here in a channel inside my Microsoft team, and I have used the researcher agent to generate an answer, save that in pages, then I have embedded that page here. Now you'll notice here that I get a nice link. I am able to view it, so this is via the author experience. Now if I go and click on the link in here, you'll see it does open a new window, pops open Microsoft Loop here, and allows me to go in, edit, share, whatever I need to do. So I don't have any issues as the creator. Now the other thing that I've done here to make it easier to access for my team after the fact is to go in and basically add a loop component to the menu here called Wiki. I did rename that, and in here you'll see a list of all the articles, including the one that we're talking about here. So as a creator, the experience is quite seamless. This is obviously a user inside the tenant with a license for the tenant. Now if we swap over to our external user, who is an Azure B2B user, I'm logged into the same team here, and you'll see here is the same article that I'm looking at in my chat. Now if I click on the same link, I come up with this option here, or this error that is only available to internal users. So even as though I can get to it and see it in my team, I can't click on the link to open it in a new window here, unfortunately. The only way that I can access the loop component here, again, is to go into that page where the loop components are embedded in the team. So I do have that functionality. So what I need to do again is go into the wiki option that the owner of the team and a licensed user actually went in and created, and I should be able to see all the items in there via the wiki capabilities when it does load. So give it a moment to load it up for the first time, and then we can go in and see that the articles are there, right? So again, here's all our articles here, right, that we can go in and work with as before. So unfortunately at the moment, the way that it is configured is that the owner or licensed users inside the environment have full access to all the loop components, so they can create a loop component, they can embed it in a Teams conversation, and when they select the link that's proposed, that will open it in a browser window, and they've got full fidelity when it comes to using it, as you see there. The recommended option, therefore, if you do have Azure AD B2B users, is to go in and add a loop component to the top menu here, and then you can connect that up, or you can then copy the pages into this location here, so that users who are Azure B2B users can get access to that information. The way that I added that was to go to the plus symbol over here and then just do a search for a loop component there, and I can add that in quickly and easily as a menu option at the top of my team, and then I can build that out as a wiki that my external users can then go and get access to via selecting the option at the top of the page and then viewing the pages that you created. But unfortunately, they're not going to be able to go in and click on a link and open that in a new page or share it externally. So again, you'll see that all works normally when I navigate through the wiki, and if I go back to the actual post and click on it, you'll see that I get a warning here that it's only available to internal users. So hopefully Microsoft will resolve that shortly, and we'll be able to have external users which are Azure B2B with full fidelity in Loop. But in the meantime, just remember the way that external users, Azure B2B users, can access any of the Loop components that you create is in the Teams chat. And again, if they're not able to use the Teams chat, or they find writing perhaps a bit small, then you need to create a component up here and basically embed your loop components or loop workspaces in there so that they can actually go in and use them.